Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we're talking 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 8 Episode 9, The Lovely Duckling. So we're just going to get on right onto it. First couple I want to start with is Rob and Sophie. So in this episode, Rob and Sophie actually go to therapy to discuss their problems and everything. And they make mention of of everything what's going on, and the main focus is Rob's online cheating, basically. Excuse me. So Rob's online cheating was brought up. Sophie had mentioned that, and she had mentioned that Rob likes a bodybuilder type girl when he looks up stuff on the internet. I guess he looks up bodybuilder type women and stuff or whatever. And Rob got really defensive about it. I'm not no bodybuilding porn addicted person that she's making me out to be and everything. And he had mentioned you know what, I really want my wife, because apparently Rob and Sophie, they haven't been intimate because she just doesn't feel attracted to him ever since he's been online cheating. So they haven't had any intimacy. And he's just no matter what I look at online, I want my wife, I want Sophie, and he said that he'll start making little jab comments, just a little kind of gangster type talk, hey shorty, look at that, you know what, and stuff. I ain't gonna go all the way with that, but you know what I mean. So at the end of the session, they did hug and kiss and stuff, but I feel like we're not getting anywhere. I mean their issues are more than just the online cheating and stuff. Sophie's been lying as well. And then on top of that, she's got her mom in her ear, and we got some breaking news with her mom. Apparently, Sophie's mom the other day was arrested. Sophie's mom, Claire. Apparently, it started out with her posting some videos of Rob and Sophie arguing. That was from a few years ago, kind of like when Sophie first arrived to America, basically. And she posted it to try to destroy Rob. Well, that didn't work and stuff. And Sophie even defended Rob, please don't attack my husband, my mom, a family member is doing this, it shouldn't be like this. And I guess a text message was sent, and Sophie's mom, Claire, has sent a really scary message regarding Sophie and her and stuff. So I guess Sophie had to call the police, and the police arrested Claire for terroristic threats, apparently, and stuff. Y'all can go look it up and stuff, but it's crazy. I knew something was wrong with Sophie's mother. I knew it, but I mean, she clearly just got issues. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because now you're in jail just because you don't like your daughter's husband ended up so much that you ended up in jail over it. That's a shame. That's a real shame. So yeah, that was Rob and Sophie. I ain't gonna spend too much time with them. The next couple I want to talk is Ed and Liz. So remember a few weeks ago, they broke up over the taco pasta incident. And the last time we saw them, Ed wanted to meet at a bar to discuss everything. And Liz said no and stuff. So in this episode, they finally meet somewhere appropriate. Liz is crying, saying she don't want to give up on this relationship. They had a talk. The talk went okay, but it didn't solve nothing. Ed admitted to something. He's like, no matter where I go, what I do, I'm always going to be an a-hole, basically. And Liz is just upset, and that was it. That was just basically it. I mean, the first step is admitting it. So good job, Ed, for at least admitting that you are one. Now, judging by the previews for the still to come this season, I know Liz is about to move out of the house, and it's not going to go well with Liz and her mom and Ed. And Ed said something. I'll report on it when the episode comes. But Ed just said something way below the belt, which was complete disrespectful. So, so yeah, that was Ed and Liz. Next couple I want to talk is Patrick and Thais. So, as we seen last week, we went to go meet Thais' father, and the big thing is like he still wants like Patrick to prove himself, and he wants Patrick to fully ask him for a blessing. Now, Patrick is saying, like, we're still married. I mean, we are married. We've been married for 2 years, and we have a kid. I don't want to ask for a blessing that at this point don't need. I do want your respect, and I do want to be on your good side, but I don't need the blessing. But, Thais is really adamant about that and stuff and everything and whatnot. And Patrick just feels like if he just says that right now, it just wouldn't be genuine. So he's just gonna like try to get on his good side while he's there and stuff. Well, Patrick and Thais went back and forth with that. And then I guess Patrick's brother John arrived to Brazil, and it's still Thais' birthday, and he went to go pick up his brother, and of course Thais is mad about it, and she was like, well, Patrick was like, well, you seem pretty mad, so I want to give you some space right now and go see what he's doing and stuff. And she's just mad. Now, at first I was team Thais when it came to John, but I just feel like at this point now, I think she's just like really, really like nitpicking every little thing. Every time the word John comes around, she's just, because I feel like John has grown from the 90 days. Like we just recently seen him on the Single Life and how he's engaged to that Megan chick and stuff. He's grown a lot from the 90 days. So like, I mean, I do think like, but he is a thorn in Thais' side and a lot. But because I seen online that people are starting to not like Thais because of that, her not giving John a chance and stuff. And like I said, during the 90 days, I was team Thais with that. And I'm still team Thais, but like, I am starting to see that like she's really just doesn't like John at all. So, but that is your brother-in-law, girl, so you gotta get used to it. Also, I want to point out, last week with Patrick and Thais, they mentioned like Thais had never gave Patrick a birthday present. Well, she took to Instagram and said that Patrick lied, and she called out her own husband on social media. Patrick lied, and she posted videos of her giving Patrick some gifts in the last couple of years. So interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, that was Patrick and Thais. I only had one scene. Next couple I want to talk is Gina and Jasmine. So in this episode, Jasmine goes to, last week it was mentioned that her friend Leandro wanted her to sign up for this like beauty pageant, and Gina's all aboard for that. So they go into this like little meeting with like all the other pageantee girls and stuff, and like they do some practice stuff and introductions and everything. Jasmine was a little intimidated because she asked like, well, my age, is there an age limit? I'm 37 at this point. And they said there's no age limit. This one girl said that, look at me, I am 43. And Jasmine was like, whoa, basically. And then like, Jasmine opened up to them about her insecurities with her body and stuff and everything. And, made a couple people cry and stuff, and informed her that she's beautiful the way she is. Like, she looks great and this and that and everything. And so that was really cool to see like the girls comfort Jasmine and make her feel really good about herself and everything. I thought that was very sweet. So they have that, and then later they go back to hang out with Leandra and stuff, and talk about the beauty pageant and everything because we're still celebrating Jasmine's birthday. And they talked about the beauty pageant, and Gina asked Jasmine, like, well, what if you get pregnant? Then would you still be able to compete in the pageant or not? And then Jasmine came up with this brilliant idea to tell Gina right then and there that she doesn't want to have a kid with Gina right now. And once she said that, Gina's face just was like, and he walked away. Poor guy. Poor guy. His face was so he was so depressed after that. I don't know why. I don't know why Jasmine, like, she always be doing that to Gino. I mean, I don't know if it's TV based or producer thing, but she always has to be like, I still have yet to tell Gino this. I still have yet to tell Gino that. I still have yet to tell Gino this. Like, how many things that she has yet to tell Gino, from getting the money from her ex to get her butt done, to not wanting to have a kid, to being homesick, and like, it's just like a number of things and stuff. And like, if it was the other way around, she should be blowing a head gasket right now. So again, I don't know if it's producer based, but I just don't understand why Jasmine keeps like doing that to Gina. Oh, I have something to tell you. I have not yet told Gina this. I have not told Gina that, and everything. And it's getting annoying when it comes to Gina and Jasmine. So remember, this is their third season in a row. Like, this is their third season. They were on season 6 of Before the 90 Days. And that trailer dropped a year ago. Then we had them on 90 Day Fiancé, season 10. Now they're on Happily Ever After. And as soon as Happily Ever After ends, rumor has it, they're going to be on The Last Resort. So, so yeah, I like Gina and Jasmine at first, but for them having like everything in a row recently, it's just a little bit too much. We're not enjoying the other couples much because the focus is just hardcore on Gina and Jasmine. So yeah, that was Gina and Jasmine. Next couple is Emily and Kobe. So this episode, they're just talking about this wedding in Cameroon. A big discussion about like with Emily's parents about Cameron cultures and stuff about pay. I guess there's like a bride pay or something. Like, I mean, I didn't fully understand this conversation, but there was like a list that Emily's parents had to bring for this wedding. I guess like a goat and a cow, a goat. Make some certain type of food. We seen them actually cook something, and then a hand like popped out and everything. It kind of grossed them out. They also had this like cow thing that looked like a hot dog inside of bread, but it wasn't. Like, I mean, it was kind of disturbing for Emily's parents. But yeah, there was just this conversation about like stuff that they need for the wedding, and there's just one thing about like paying off Emily for something that Emily's mom did not approve of. She said, I don't want to disrespect your culture, and your beliefs, but I have to follow mine as well. And there's just certain things where she had to draw a line to. Again, I'm sorry, I didn't fully understood. Like, I don't understand like all of this, all of that, like buying a goat, buying a cow, whatever stuff. But there were some things that Emily's dad said that he'll do, but her mom was just like, I draw the line. There's certain things I have to draw the line on, basically. So, and she asked Kobe, if we don't get these things, what's going to happen? And basically said, we can't get married over here and stuff. And Emily's like Team Kobe with it, because she's like, we need to do all of this stuff basically, because I mean, a lot of his people don't really accept our relationship anyway, so we got to do something to make it work. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So that was Emily and Kobe. Next couple I want to talk is Lauren and Alexi. So Lauren and Alexi are, as we know, Lauren is having her surgery. Um, Alex was in there for like 4 hours, like, pacing around praying, basically for Lauren. They show on the screen, viewer discretion is advised. Like they showed them sucking out some stuff out of her stomach and everything, and it was a little disturbing. But the doctor came out and told Alexi that Lauren's surgery went well. She's going to be in a little pain. Her boobs are done and look nice and whatever. And so he goes and sees Lauren. She's like, still a little high from the anesthesia, and she was like, you know, like crying. It looked like she was crying but happy at the same time. She's in really pain and like little goofy at the moment and stuff. And like even on that, she asked, how does everything look? Basically, am I snipped right the right way? And he's like, yes. So I'm glad everything went well. He had to pick her up and like take her to the car. I guess they're staying at a hotel close by the hospital for the first couple of days before they head home, just so Lauren can recoup a little bit better and stuff and everything. And yeah, I'm glad the surgery went well. Lauren is. I hope this is it for Lauren, basically. And I gotta say I love Alexi. He's a good man. That is a real good man right there. A good father, good husband. I'm always been Team Alexi. I like him. Good man, and that's a prime example for these 90 dayers. Prime example. So that was Lauren and Alexi. And the last couple I want to talk, and as we know, I ain't talking about them much, is Ashley and Manuel. And they got nowhere. They're still in New York. They met up with Jonathan to discuss that big fight that they had the night from last week's episode. And it didn't go nowhere. It's back and forth. Manuel don't want to talk. Ashley's begging him to talk. Manuel wants to run away. Ashley's being extra. Like, there's no sense to pinpoint it that way. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So yeah, that is the end of my review, guys. We had a nice little break from Nicole and Mahmoud, so we didn't get to see no abuse this month in this episode. Now we still got it still to come. Angela and Michael are still going to be on the season. They're coming. I think they're making their debut next week. With all the crap that's going on with Angela and Michael, I stayed quiet from it. I reported on it a few times, but it has been confirmed that they will be back. They were in the previews because the thing is, the reason why they didn't get fired is because like they already filmed it, and I guess they already filmed a tell-all before the season started and everything, so they got to show it and stuff. And judging by the first preview, like it's just not gonna look good. it's just not looking good. And Angela has just been on a warpath on TikTok lately, calling out other content creators, and it's just been bad. Like she called out, I guess she called out Kimberly for following Michael's new Facebook page and whatnot, and call her Two-Face, and it's just we ain't gonna be doing that on this page. Now I'm gonna be calling it as I see it. Now, luckily, like I haven't on this page. I mean, my page is here still growing. Like I have 190-dayer that's following me, and that is Chris. Remember Chris and Jamie from season 4 the other way? That's the only 90-dayer that's following me so far. And for other shows, like with Catfish, somebody from that was featured on the episode of Catfish like last season commented on one of my videos and stuff, like had to correct the mistake that I made and stuff and everything. So I'm personally not too worried about like, I should never say never, but like them coming after me as they're going after the other famous YouTubers and stuff. I'm not going to call myself famous, and I don't think I'm famous. I'm not even trying to be famous. This is just fun for me. But I'm not too worried about Angela coming for me. But You know, but but any of the 90 dayers, if they want to talk to me, they can talk to me. We can set something up, and I would love to do my first interview on this channel. Like I would like to do that, but they just got to see it. I don't know if they see it or not. If they do, they don't say nothing. So, but yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's in my review. I'll be back on tomorrow, Wednesday, to recap Catfish. So until then, y'all stay safe and have a good one. Bye, y'all.